My name is George Frankis, and my channel is George Frankis YouTube. In this presentation, we want to see the truth about the Ecuador earthquake that happened 4/16/2016. This earthquake happened on Sunday. It was not on Saturday. Remember, man changed the date, the changing of the date to 12 midnight. But according to the Bible, is after the sundown. The day is after when the sun goes down, that's the new day. And it was exactly at 6:51 when the earthquake happened on Sunday, after the sundown, according to the Bible. So the earthquake was not on Saturday, it was on Sunday. And then we're going to see why this is so important. Was 7.8, some people say 7.9, in the Richter scale, with a 4G force, and was for as long as 44 seconds, almost a minute. The ground, according to what I saw, the experience of other people, and when we saw the destruction, the earthquake came like waves. The energy was like wave. And then it moved like this, up and down, and then was side to the side, shake to the side. It was a mega earthquake. This earthquake was a mega. Let me write it down here. Was a mega. Mega earthquake. And some people say that it was produced by HARP. You know, HARP is that, those places they have to alter the weather, the high frequency energy they use in some places in the United States and other countries, they have HARP. And I said to you, I don't believe that, and I'm going to prove it to you with the Bible. Let's come to Revelation 16:18. Revelation 16:18. The Creator said, and read it for yourself. Revelation 16 is the final judgment, the final punishment of the Creator upon the unrepentant. And we read this in Revelation 16:18. And there were voices and thunders and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such as was not since men were upon the earth. So mighty an earthquake and so great. So the Creator is the one that sent this punishment because of the sin of the people. Let's come to Matthew 24. In Matthew 24, the Creator established Yahushua that there will be earthquakes in diverse places. Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation. The word here is ethnic. And we see this these days. And kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. And one thing that we see about earthquakes in this era is that they are more frequent each time, and they are more powerful and more deadly every time they happen. But we must have in mind that the Creator is going to protect His people. In Psalm 91, let's read it before we come to other place in the Bible to show you that the Creator, what the Creator hates and why He brings these punishments. In Psalm 91, let's have a quick look, and I want you to study for yourself. Say, he that, I'm taking the Spanish Bible here, Psalm 91. The Creator says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Creator, He is my refuge and my fortress, my ul, in Him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wing shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flies by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. This is the quake, destruction that wasted. 1,000 shall fall at your left arm, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. And let me tell you something. I'm not here to judge anybody that die or the people that suffer because of the earthquake. I just reading to you what the Bible said, and you make your own conclusion. Listen to this. Only with thine hand thou shalt behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast made the Creator, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angel charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder. The young lion and the dragon shall not trample on the feet. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he has known my name. You see, study this psalm and you will see all the requisites, all the points to be protected by the Creator. Because he has known my name. He shall call upon me and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. Here we see that the Creator protects those that obey him and are under his wing. I want to show you what the Creator despises. Let's go to Deuteronomy 16:22. Deuteronomy, and then I'm going to give you stories of that things that happened during and after the earthquake. Deuteronomy 16:22. We read. Neither shalt thou set you up any graven images which the Creator hated. Let me tell you something. In the Latin American countries, here in Ecuador, and all the Latin American countries, idolatry is in every house. People have a lot of idols. And let me read to you what the Creator says about these idols. Let's come to Psalm 115. Listen to this. Not to us, O Yahweh, not to us, but unto thy name give glory, for thy mercy and for thy truth's sake. Wherefore should the heathen say, where is now their Creator? But our Creator is in the heavens. He hath done whatsoever he has pleased. They are idols, listen to this, are silver and gold, the works of man's hand. They have mouth, but they speak not. Eyes have they, but they see not. They have ears, but they hear not. Noses have they, but they smell not. They have hands, but they handle not. Feet have they, but they walk not. Neither speak they through their throat. They that make them are like unto them, so is everyone that trusts in them. O Israel, trust in the Creator, for he is their help and their shield. So the Creator said that those that trust in idol are the same as this idol. And the Creator hated, we read that, he hated idolatry. Let's go to Deuteronomy 21. I want to show you something. Deuteronomy 21, we read the following. Is one be found slain in the land which the Creator giveth thee to possess, lying in the field, and it be not known who has slain him, then thy elders and thy judges shall come forth, and they shall measure unto the cities which are round about him that is slain. And it shall be that the city which is next unto the slain man, even the elders of that city shall take an heifer we have not been wroth with, and we have not drawn in the yoke. And the elders of that city shall bring down the heifer unto a rough valley, which is neither ear nor son, and shall strike off the heifer's neck there in the valley. And the priests, the sons of Levi, shall come here near, for then to the Creator that God has chosen, to minister unto him, and to bless in the name of the Creator, and by their word shall every controversy and every stroke be tried. And the elders of the city that are next unto the slain man shall wash their hands over the heifer that is beheaded in the valley. And they shall answer and say, our hands have not shed this blood, neither have our eyes sinned. Be merciful, O Yahweh, unto thy people, whom thou hast redeemed, and let not innocent blood unto thy people of Israel charge, and the blood shall be forgiven them. So when there is slain people in a place, the blood of innocent people slain, the people around are guilty of that blood. And this is what the scriptures say. When innocent people are killed. So the Creator, for all this sin, he brings judgment upon the people. Deuteronomy 27:15. I think we saw that one already. Let's read it again. 27:15, he said. No, I'm sorry. This is the Mount Gerizim were the blessings, and Mount Ebal were the curses. Listen to this. Cursed be the man that maketh any graven images or molten images. Any graven or molten image. An abomination unto the Creator, the works of the hands of the craftsman, and putteth it on a secret place, and all the people shall answer and say, so it be. So this place is a place where there's a lot of idolatry. We have idolatry in Ecuador, and many Latin countries the same. Let's go to Acts 4:31. In Acts 31, we see something peculiar. And remember what I showed you in Revelation 16:18, that the Creator is going to bring an earthquake as never before. Acts of the Apostle 4:31. We read, and when they had prayed, the place was shaken where they were assembled together, and they were all filled with the Holy Ghost. So earthquakes are not produced by heart, but by the Creator. He's in charge. He's in control. So don't let anybody tell you that man has the power. They might be able to change some weather and stuff like that. Even they say the heart was the one that did that earthquake in Haiti. But Haiti is a country where there's a lot of idolatry and voodoo and spiritualistic stuff. So the Creator is the one that brings judgment to the people. And in Revelation 16:18, we see that at the end time, when the Creator is going to bring judgment, he's going to bring an earthquake as never before. And all the cities are going. Let me read it again. Revelation 16:18. We read, and there were voices and thunders and lightning, and there was a great earthquake, such as was not since men were upon the earth, so mighty and earthquake and so great. Listen to this. And the great city was divided into three parts, and the cities of the nations fell. All the cities of all the nations are going to fall by an earthquake that the Creator is going to bring upon this earth. So don't let anybody tell you that heart did this. In my experience, the people, His mercy is for the people that obey His law. We keep Torah. And my experience, I didn't suffer during the earthquake. I was close to the door, or the door of my house, the exit door, the entrance door, and my wife was close to. And I felt like my right leg jump. And my wife was running to one of the a room where she was going to place herself under a frame of the door. And I said to her, no, this is too strong. And I pulled her out of the house. And the earthquake lasted almost 8 minutes. Some people say 44, 45 seconds. That was the time that lasted the earthquake. But I didn't suffer because we have family that they were trapped inside their houses, and they were trapped in the second floor, and they couldn't move. And they felt like the house was cracking like an eggshell. And they had to suffer and endure that experience. For me, I didn't suffer that experience. Even the third earthquake, the third aftershock, I was driving on the highway, and as soon as I got to the red light and I stopped, my car was moving like a washing machine. The Creator protect me even at that time, from driving at the same time that the earth was quaking. So I see that His mercy for the people that obey Him. And the Bible says many times that He loved those that obey Him. And He will protect those. And we saw it in Psalm 91. I'll tell you a story. In a building where more people die, the name of that building was Navarrete. In this building, a building that was supposed to be two-story building, they built some other stories on top. On top of it was a hotel. And they have a places where they sell papers, where they sell, they have hardware stores. They have a lot of stores in that place. The way was terrific, horrendous way for a building that was not even prepared for an earthquake. And the story is that when that building fell, as soon as the earthquake began, the building fell. And the story of one of the guys that was under the rest of the building, he was under. And many people were close, waiting to be rescued. And he said that all the people that called the Creator were rescued. There were some people that never mentioned the Creator, never asked for His help. These people languished, and they died before the other people. But all the people that called the Creator, they were rescued. So here you can tell that He is in charge. There's another story of a lady. I was talking to a guy in the military. Some of the military personnel protecting the zero place, the place they call was the worst place in the earthquake. And he told me this following. He told me, you see this avenue here? This avenue is a lot of homosexuality, drugs, prostitution. He told me this place is like Sodom and Gomorrah. That's what the textual words given to me by that military personnel. Also, this is the story, two horrific story. This story was that a couple that went to a hotel, and this lady was cheating on his husband, and her lover was cheating on his wife. They went to a hotel that was making love, and suddenly the earthquake came. She came running out of the room, and the lover went to get his clothes, and a wall fell on him and killed him instantly. The lady, running down the stairs, she hurt herself, and she was taken to the hospital. She didn't want to give her name away. But then all the story came out, and she told the story. That moment they were planning to leave their respective uh, uh, wife and husband. They respect the people they were married to. And look at the judgment that the Creator sent to these people. There's another story in the Navarrete building. A lady came and left her daughter with one of the attendants in one of the stores. And she went upstairs to the hotel to meet her lover. The earthquake came, the child died, and the lady was rescued. She went to a hospital, and a few days later she died also. And you know, the story is terrific. How, you know, and some of the taxi drivers have told stories that they, in the place close to where more damage was in the earthquake, they made the story that they see people stopping the taxi cab, and when they stop, the people disappear. Some stories that people, they're giving water to the people, you know, the hurting people in the earthquake, and they see a few children coming asking for water. When they turn around to give the bottled water, the children disappear. Why we see this? Because there is a lot of idolatry, and the demons are now perpetuating the idolatry of life after death. So we see that the earthquake was punishment from the Creator. And remember, Yahushua said there's going to be in diverse places. There's more to come. And beloved, repent. Follow, look at Psalm 91 to be protected. Only those that obey Him and abide and keep His commandments are going to be protected for this end time and what is all the judgment that are coming upon this earth. I hope this video is a help to you and an instruction for you to know that the Creator is in charge and He can spare. And I want to say another story. You know, I saw houses that were not so strongly built, and these houses, they stood. I saw other very well done houses fell. It was like the Creator was saying, this house is coming down, this is staying. This is coming down, this is staying. Beloved, get ready. We are close to the end time, and Yahushua is coming soon. Thank you for watching. Maranatha.